gonna make this a very relaxed, very well. I'm not actually very good in making relaxed sessions. The best person is in our team is Jeremy. He would usually say, "Don't get stressed about this thing." Like, of course, that's easy for you to Jeremy to say. But the reality is this: the stories are still coming in from around the British Union Conference, and this is just great. Somebody wrote a message. He said, "We heard your call and we have answered." And so they send us loads of photos and videos. What I'm going to be trying to achieve in this is try to edit, process the photos, and then actually share my screen for you to see some of these things. So let me just, here it is. Somebody is already in the waiting room. So Pastor Anthony, what I'm going to ask if it's okay for you to be a co-host as well. Actually, I'm not able to make that. So whoever is the host, if you're able to make Pastor Jeremy and Pastor Adam and Pastor Clifford also co-hosts, so that as other people are joining from the British Union Conference, you are able to let them in. In that way, we will be going slide by slide and video by video. So we want to encourage you. Today we have 24 hours to make an impression in this world for sure. But tomorrow is another day. We would like you, if it's possible, to do something today that is at this stage safe and in the guidance of government and to make a difference. So please do, if you make any photos or videos, just put the hashtag GYD at 21 or hashtag be the sermon. That is the one which we'll also follow. So let me just see, is it Pastor Adam there? Pastor Adam, are you with us?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, excellent stuff. Let me, I need to just change to the gallery view so I can see you guys. Excellent stuff. My friends, if it's okay, let's start with just a short recap. How was your last year Global U Day? Was it a total disaster? We're willing to hear those as well. We will not make fun of you, that's for sure. You know me.
I'll start off by saying that it definitely wasn't a total disaster.
Excellent.
We had a record amount of churches within the south of England that had applied for division funding. And so we were really ready to go. We were really proud of the young people and the youth leaders that were innovative, were creative in what they had planned within the south of England. And then, as you know, COVID dropped, and we were at least unsure how we were going to respond to that. We thought we would go ahead, but as things began to become clear, we had to put a pause on the community outreach element. I believe we did a good job on trying to do some digital stuff, but it did take a knock on. And I think as the months have progressed, the youth and the young people, especially in regards to outreach, have become really creative and not allowed the season of COVID to hinder the outreach element of youth ministries.
Thank you, Pastor Anthony. I was Pastor Adam. I was there in the north, and then straight after this, if it's okay with you guys, I just want to share a good memory coming from Aberdeen, which happened not is it last year or maybe not, or maybe a year before that, but certainly, Pastor Adam, how was the north for last year?
Wow, last year seems ages ago. To be honest, it's like another lifetime. Last March, another season of our lives. There were several churches that got the funding, but I think all of us, the Global Youth Day was the first week of lockdown, or the first Sabbath of lockdown that our churches were, and it was a huge transition for all of us to kind of, you know, this reality. Some of the churches use the money throughout the year, and I think in that sense showed that it's not just about what happens on the day; it's what happens throughout the year that counts. And I believe we're going to see some of the videos or slideshows of that later on. So I think initially it did take a knock on the day for sure, but people got into it, and the online reality and being more creative with outreach has taken place.
Pastor Adam, just for everybody else who didn't have a chance, well, this is a story from Aberdeen. I had a chance to be there with Pastor Angie.
Yeah.
So let's just have a look this, and then after that, we see Morgan joined us. That's great, Morgan. Good to see you. John Bright, very good, very good. Guys, you all please, when we say who would like to share the next story, just please unmute and just say hello. So let's have a look at this.
Welcome to the Granite City, the Silver City,
The Silver City,
the oil capital of Europe,
and that is
Aberdeen.
at the moment we are waiting. It says that Angie's ticket is invalid.
I don't even have a ticket.
You don't even have a ticket?
No.
No bad. How are you guys? I'm driving Tarek with about how many bottles of water?
10 bottles of water.
It's not 10.
10 of 40.
10 of 400 bottles of water. If we do have accident, there'll be massive water spill on the road, just to let you know.
It'll just blow up in water. Any fires.
That's right. Nevertheless, we'll be safe, I think.
Something just fell.
You can get one for him. Excellent.
Hey, what just happened?
Handing out some water.
Yeah, but that lady stopped by.
Oh yeah, she asked me just to open it for her.
So you gave her the water and she needed the help?
Yeah.
Oh, well done, guys. Yeah, well, one day when I grow up, I'll be like you guys.
So we're just giving out free bottles of water to the Aberdeen public here in Scotland. But as you have it, it's the coldest day for the next 6 days.
What's the temperature?
It's 1 degree. But we're dressed warmly. It's just our fingers that are suffering. But all is good.
That's good.
Hi, would you like a free bottle of water? Free bottle of water.
Giving water on 1 Celsius with the effect of wind, it's not an easy business, but they're doing an excellent job. Scottish are working so hard. NJ, how many bottles did you get out?
I think we've given out about 200 so far.
200?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. You're not messing around.
How's it going, guys? Is it?
Oh my goodness. Tarek picked the worst day possible.
It wasn't Derek, it was just the general conference all together. Are you feeling nice and warm, sir?
You should have hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate, that's right!
In your water.
So this was days before COVID. Doesn't, when you watch the video, it feels so unreal because now, I'm like, where are the masks? Why people on the streets? It's so. This is how it used to be, and it's. I had the privilege to be with Pastor Angie and Toko. So now let me, if it's okay, guys, let us go to maybe one of the first stories that is happening on almost. It's happening on a weekly basis, but young people are involved on a monthly basis. So, Pastor Jefferson, we're going to go to Irish Mission, and we're going to show a video which is taking place in in Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin,
Jefferson, unmute yourself. Tell us a little bit what's happening across. And also we have, I just saw Aaron. Aaron is from the Northern Ireland, and this is all part of Irish Mission. So guys, take this moment to share a little bit with us what's happening in Irish Mission.
Well, bro, you want to go for it?
Right.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No. Yes. So, Jude, last year, like we had, unfortunately, due to COVID, the Global Youth Day couldn't go through. But the years before that, we were going out to different cities, and we handed out bottles of water as well as one of my favorite one was we were going around shopping centers giving out free hugs. And I hope sometime soon to do that again, because I think it was a good experience. But one thing the youth are doing once a month is it's to do with the Adventist Community Service, and they're on the streets of Dublin at the GPO on the main street of Dublin, giving out clothes, giving out free books, giving out food, sandwiches, to soup, to drinks, to biscuits, to anything, and also just giving themselves the chance to socialize with people who maybe not get that chance to talk, even if it's about life, even if it's about God. And they do it once a month, as well as is run by the church in Tala, Dublin West in Ireland. And I'll hand it over to Jefferson.
Jeff?
Okay. Yes. So basically, as you were saying, that we doing that, and also we lost, as all the churches did, we lost some loved ones. So the members are actually reaching out today, baking cakes, getting some food for the children, making sure they're good. I just had a text this morning, like there was a member actually said, Pastor, we're just reaching out to their house with cakes. And well, I wish I could have sent their pictures, but because the people were there, so I cannot do it. But this is what we're doing. It's like basically being there for the people, especially for the loved ones who's been being laid to rest. So, and we're doing something called Force, as a kind of not a series, but more like interactional service, because this is new. Like this is completely new for me. I just finished my master's, and I'm just something new. So we're starting to put out this interactive session where young people are coming together from all the churches in Ireland, and we're just talking about the purpose, the potentials, and see the opportunity in the community and in the church to grow. So that's what we're doing. So
yeah. Jefferson, we're thankful for your joining joining the ministry with us, guys. I just want to ask the question: is it just me, or is it everybody else? I sometimes felt when people didn't know what to do on a Global Youth Day, they would just make a sign for free hugs, and then they just give free hugs. Do you feel? Is this a wrong assumption, or just like they didn't do planning? Or maybe they did plan, I don't know. But I don't think the sign for free hugs is coming back for a very long time.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no, but we can dream. I can dream.
It's so, but here it is. This is the video from the Irish Mission, and I want to personally say thank you to Pastor Christian, who shared this video with me. So let's have a look. I was watching this, and then I got a message from somebody saying it made me hungry. Anybody else there was hungry when I was watching this? Please use the chat section and say yes, because we want to know who is hungry. I can tell you, I have my sandwich. I'm gonna live in my office today here. So here it is. That's my lunch for today. So to Irish Mission, to Jefferson, to Ben, big thank you for that. Now we are looking forward to another report. We have somebody here very special here from, and I think it's only appropriate to introduce. Well, somebody from London Filipino International Church. And Blessed, would you mind unmuting yourself and telling us a little bit what are you doing today? Because it is a Global Youth Day, and you have a great project happening for today. Pastor Anthony just popped the celebration there that somebody from SEC is there. So Pastor Anthony, would you mind interviewing Bless in that case? Yeah.
Yes, it's a privilege to introduce to the British Union Conference and those who are watching across the world. Bless from the Filipino Church. She is one of the youth leaders. They have a vibrant team, a strong team, and I'm very proud of what they are doing and their plans for the future. And I look forward to working with them in the coming weeks. And so, Bless, I now hand you the mic.
Thank you, Pastor Dayan and Pastor Anthony. So I'm Bless from the Filipino International Church in the South England Conference. And in our previous Global Youth Days, we've kind of done the same things that some of you may have done, going to Shepherd's Bush Station, handing out leaflets and tracts, some fruits, a bottle of water, and also giving out free hugs as well. But like Pastor Dayan said, we're not able to do that anymore. So our youth has organized a virtual fundraising concert today at 4 p.m. till 5. We have special guests from the Worcester Church in NEC, Halesowen Church as well, Stanborough, and many more as well that will be singing and sharing their talents in this concert later this afternoon. We're raising money for Address 2 projects, Water for Everyone, where the money we will raise will go towards building a well in Tanzania, and also buying goats for families in several countries such as Kenya and Madagascar. And these goats will be very useful to these families. They can sell the baby goats, also use it for fertilizer for their crops, and also milk as well. So they have many useful properties that will help these families earn an income and a livelihood as well. So please come, join, support, and donate as well to these 2 projects. I'll be sending, you can watch this via YouTube and our Facebook page as well, the Filipino International Seventh-day Adventist Church. So please do come and invite your friends as well, and be blessed. Thank you.
Hey, big thank you for that. I love this. I love other projects, but I can say like collecting money to buy goats, it's just like my favorite. One day I will definitely have one goat, and also I will definitely try to make sure we can join tonight for your concert. We look forward. Just for those guys who do not know, British Union is blessed with so many amazing choirs. We have from Ghanaian choirs to Croydon choir to so many different choirs, guys. And I would say Filipino International Choir is one of these top choirs that we have in the UK and Ireland. So make sure you join, and make sure you donate, because who doesn't want to help somebody to have a goat? So my friends, please do join that. I would say, Bless, if it's possible, when you have a moment, because I can't handle all of this at the moment myself, make sure you go post on a BUC Adventist Youth Facebook page, live stream the page where they can join and how they can donate. And by God's grace, we'll be able to all manage to help you reach your goal. Well, let's go from a Filipino International Church to a church well, it's going live actually at the moment. This is this is directly from the spot again to SEC. So Pastor Anthony, if I give you opportunity again to introduce Holloway Church, are you able to help us with that? Yeah.
Yep. Again, another thank you for the opportunity to introduce Danielle Cuffey, the youth leader for Holloway, one of our innovative youth leaders, always on the ground within the community and in regards to leadership. Again, proud of what they're doing over there. And so, Danielle, I hand you the mic at this stage.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Hello, Danielle.
So good to see you all. Yes, happy Sabbath and happy Global Youth Day. More importantly, I've literally just had to find the quietest spot in the church at the moment, but hopefully you can hear the noise. But yeah, so what's happening at Holloway today? So of course, with the pandemic, we've had to adjust and move and switch around a little bit for today. But our main core objective for today, we're working on two main projects. One is our self-love, self-affirmation table. So we have 30 roses, which we will then write scriptures, write prayers, and then socially distance, of course, distribute these out to the community. But we also have these care packages, #ICare, which is a play on the previous Global Youth Day theme. And so we'll be decorating these bags again, sending a positive, uplifting messages to the community. And as a youth group together, we will choose and nominate a charity or local organization who will then donate these packages to. That's on 12 to 2 o'clock. And then this afternoon, we're working alongside a ministry called Shiloh at our church, where we'll open up the food and clothing bank to the local community. By God's grace, they come out. By God's grace, the weather stays up because it's outside for social distancing purposes. And one last thing, we're also running a social media stay-at-home challenge, whereby we are encouraging everyone to pack at least 2 care packages for someone they know, someone in the community. Perhaps you see someone who is homeless on the same position every day as you make your way to and from work. So it's an opportunity to get involved, even if you're not able to come out today. So yes, something for everyone.
Danielle, we love the fact you're our only live project which is happening right now. Danielle, would you mind taking your phone and taking us to the room where you're setting up, or you're already serving, or if that's okay? We would like to have a sneak peek, but don't tell them if that's all right.
Okay, just a little sneak peek, just for you guys, okay?
Sounds
so
good.
follow me. I'm just gonna go now.
We did lose Danielle. You muted yourself, Danielle. I was thinking it's a bad internet in London, but that would be really bad. Okay, so continue. Sorry.
Hey, hey everyone. I'd like to see what we're doing. So hey guys, say hey. Say hey. So this is the first step. They're just packing for the care packages. And then we take you upstairs now to see. I am with my face mask, by the way, guys. No judgment.
We will not judge you this time. Maybe tomorrow.
And this is the second project upstairs. Say hey, everyone.
Danielle, are you able to a little bit tilt the phone? We just saw a little face very quickly. So.
Hey, this is Hayley. Hayley. And then we'll go over to some of our teens who have come as well. Say hey guys. Hey, so yeah, we're just starting to prep some of the bits for our food bank. And the blessing of this is that our church has been doing this initiative for some time. But the goal is that, of course, we want to empower our youth for leadership. So today is just a little bit of an introduction. So ultimately, we want us as youth to take over this project and run it on a weekly or monthly basis. So that's the vision, that's the goal. But yeah, so happy to share this with you guys today.
Thank you, Danielle. We love it. We love it, Danielle, and Holloway Church, Pastor Anthony. Thank you also for your support in a Southern Conference. This report, did you shaky pictures on the phone? Have you felt like you were there? You're like, I actually feel I'm there right now. So Danielle, we'll keep praying. Of course, we cannot guarantee the weather. It is England in the end of the day, but we are so proud of your ministry there. So we will not take you long. If you have to log out, you have to log out, and that's absolutely fine. Now we're gonna go to another, but this time this is not gonna be a live project. This is it's gonna be let me just see. We're going to go to Scotland if I understand properly again, but maybe not. Let's go to the latest story that just arrived. I'm going to try to share my screen. There is only a few photos. We are still sticking around SEC, not because SEC or I chose it, but as the stories come in, I'm trying to share them. So here it is, Zoom, and then I need to press on the share screen, and we're going to find out. Here it is. This is just a few photos I was able to get. And I'm going to press. So this just arrived from Grace, and we are so thankful. I wish I can remember the name who sent it to me, but whoever sent it to me, thank you so much. I was trying to edit the video as quickly as possible so you can have a look.
Lucille.
Say again?
Lucille.
Oh, can you tell us a little bit more about this, Pastor Anthony? The moment you open your mouth, I'm like, tell us more.
Yeah, Lucille and her team in Grays have been working on this for a while, and again, they've done an excellent job in trying to make sure that they've kept the young people safe during this COVID season and not allowed the pandemic to stop them from going out and serving and reaching out to the community. And so well done to Grays for that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pastor Anthony, for a little bit expanding on this, which gave me just enough time to prepare something else. But let's go let's go, if it's all right. John, would you be willing to share your story now?
Yeah, sure. I'm literally just going to share a few things actually about the project from the Irish Mission.
Excellent.
About ACS, Adventist Community Services. So tonight, being Global Youth Day, we're actually serving again on the streets. It's a project that's happening every single Saturday night, but we're doing it every third night with the youth. I was going to share some quick, interesting things that have happened so far to us serving in the streets. I think the interesting thing is that we are a very diverse group of people, multinationals, and as we were serving, we actually had some people from non-Seventh-day Adventist backgrounds join us. There was Hazem, who's a Palestinian, and then Salman, who's from India, and they're both from Muslim backgrounds. One of them actually is a software engineer, and he helped us set up our a part of our website. So it was very encouraging to see people actually wanting to join us who had non-SDA backgrounds. At one particular time, with the lockdown, we had to stop. People would have thought we had to stop, but we actually only reduced from going every night to going only twice a month out in the streets and still serving.
I love the reduction. It's like, we can't go at all. No, we can, but we just cut in half. So instead of 0, we still get 2 weeks. Well done, guys. Well done. John, tell us a little bit about involvement of the young people as well. We heard a little bit that they go out and help. They don't go every single time. Is that correct? Tell us a little bit more about that, John. Or maybe they do. Maybe I'm not informed.
Yeah, you're right in saying that the youth actually help every third Sabbath. It's dedicated to youth exclusively. And on average, we have about 10 to 15 different roles to be filled. And so you can get a picture of these numbers that we get on every third Sabbath. But then the youth can also get involved in the other Sabbaths, but there's also adults on those days. So that's the involvement they do. Some people can serve behind the tables. Other people just talk with people. Others help with the cleaning. Others help just, looking after the cars. And, the people are really touched by this. We got a letter recently from a person who really liked what we did. She wrote a hand letter to us saying that, the food that we're doing is probably one of the best in town. and that she, you can see that we're really paying attention to the food we're making. Actually, just going back to the lockdown story, there was a policeman approaching us once, and we thought we're in trouble. And he just said, guys, you're Adventists? And we're like, yes. And he says, so you worship on Saturday instead of Sunday? And I said, yeah. So clearly he did his research. And so you can see that one of our aims to make, the Adventist name also more common in the street is definitely working. And on another occasion, a policeman approached and he actually gave us sandwiches. So we are definitely very thankful for that, and thankful for the involvement of the youth in this project. And it's something that keeps going every third week.
Wow, Jonathan, and we are just so encouraged with this. And we just want to also give a shout out to Irish Police for being so nice to us. And if anybody there agrees with me, we just wanna in some way recognize the work, and we just want to say thank you, because your service means a lot to us as well. John, a big thank you for this. I just want to once again remind everybody, this story is coming to us from the Dublin Romanian church, and they are also in a search of is it right, John? You're looking to buy a building, is that correct? And,
yeah, at the moment
and they want to make more good things for the community. Is that right, John? Please tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely, we are looking at buying a permanent building for us, and we're looking for that to be also sort of like a little headquarter for ACS. So yeah, we have big plans in store, and by God's grace, we'll get there.
We are so glad. So I just want to encourage everybody who's watching this broadcast, wherever you are, keep Dublin Romanian and Irish Mission in your prayers as they're trying to secure this building. And I'm hearing some good news as well. So this is God already working. John, big thank you for that. And now let me just see where we're going, because we're going to Swansea. But Jeremy, are you ready for this?
I'm ready indeed.
You look like you were reading newspapers there for a few moments. But no, I'm joking, guys. Jeremy would never do that. Of course he would. So here it is. Pastor Jeremy, here comes the story from Swansea. Let's have a look video, and then please give us a little bit more information on that, if that's okay.
Hi everybody, I'm Chantal from Swansea Church. Basically today we've all gathered together to pack some lottery items for homeless people. We have thermal blankets, toothpaste, socks, deodorant, and a bottle. And hopefully the people who receive this will be very happy during the coronavirus pandemic.
Hi David, what does reaching out mean to you?
Reaching out to me means touching those closest to you.
Hi Timothy, what does reaching out mean to you?
Reaching out means to me touching community where we are.
Hi Ronnie, what does reaching out mean to you?
Hi, reaching out for me means helping people that need.
Hi Pastor Adama, what does reaching out mean to you?
Reaching out means this year for Global Youth Day, you have decided to participate in gifts.
Hey Camille, what does reaching out means for you?
Reaching out means connecting.
So we put a slideshow together for those that have received the gift, and we hope that we all are encouraged to do so for the rest of the year.
Thank you, Swansea, for this, Pastor Jeremy. Tell us a little bit about Swansea Church, Welsh Mission, and then what happened and what's happening in the beautiful city of Swansea.
Swansea Church has been very, very busy and active within the local community. They don't see the Global Youth Day as a one-off event. They've partnered with local homeless shelters and various local businesses in order to provide care packages for many of the homeless in and around the Swansea district. They're also doing work in providing a small food packs that they prepared because they run within the church a It's a shop where people can come in and have little meals. But Swansea has always been very, very busy in making sure that all the residents around know that the church is the center of all the activities. So people, not only do we go out into the community, but we also invite the community to come to us where we run the social activities from the central church.
Pastor Jeremy, big thank you for that. You need to, for everybody who doesn't know, Wales is not a small place. Well, none of these other, and coordinating a body larger like Welsh Mission is quite difficult, Jeremy. So big thank you for that. Pastor Jeremy, we're gonna go from Welsh Mission, if that's right, to the North England Conference. Pastor Adam, we have a story from Sheffield. Maybe you'll be able to give us a little bit more insight on that. So let's see this video together, because I think it's very beautiful. And some of us who were at the TD Kempery just last year, is it last year or year before? I can't even remember now. I'm totally losing it. Remember this young man who's worship led for a full week for us. So here is the story. My apologies, this is Sheffield story. I apologize. My apologies. I thought the story was coming from Nottingham. This was Sheffield. Some people might make fun of my geography. It wasn't geography. It is just I can't read English very well. Pastor Adam, it is a Pathfinder and Adventure story. Would you be able to tell us a little bit about this church? I just want to say a big thank you to Sue for sending the photos, as she did a top job with the adventures in the church. Pastor Adam.
Yeah, is Sue here? I believe Sue's here.
Is Sue here?
Yeah, I am.
Sue?
I'm here. Yes. Hello.
Hello. Please
Hello.
tell us a little bit more. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So my name is Sue. I'm from Sheffield, Bangrave. So I'm here to represent our church, particularly the Adventurers and Pathfinders. So for this year, GYD 2021, what did we do? So we thought, well, we are in a pandemic and it was important to be safe, but still we thought we can't let the children of God suffer out there. So we came out with a creative way. So in our church, we've got a food bank, but due to high demand, we thought we will come up with a creative way as adventurers and pathfinders. So if Pastor Ramtin remembers, Sheffield Bangrave is located in a very deprived area. There's very high employment, there's very high crime rate, and there's lots of poverty. So as a result, the majority of people in they come from various backgrounds. They are struggling with day-to-day basic needs. Hence, as a church, we thought although our doors were closed for worship services, we thought we will open them every Sunday between 10 and 12 to the food bank. So unfortunately, due to high demand, as I mentioned earlier, our reserve ran out. So I thought me and the team, because we collaborated with the youth as well and the elders, we spoke to our legal ones to donate towards the cause so that they can help other children who are in need. So we appealed to the parents, we appealed to the adventurers, we appealed to the pathfinders. So we thought, well, let's capture the moment. So we decided that if they could take photos of their donations towards the church. So the response was very overwhelming from the parents, and we are so happy that we have lots of donations in our church, and it's actually helping the families that need them the most. But what really touched me a lot was the people who are running the food bank at Bangrave. They phoned me yesterday. They said, can you tell us the meeting for pathfinders and adventurers? And I said, why is that so? They said the people who come here every Sunday, they want their children to be part of the Adventurer and Pathfinder Club. So
Amen.
For me, it was very touching to say, you know, that's what Jesus did. He was teaching and healing, not just preaching. And now as a result of our services, as a result of these donations, we are actually touching the people and to actually come to Jesus and be saved by Jesus Christ. So I am so overwhelmed. I am so touched, and I hope this will continue. So I am looking forward to meet the young people. I think most of them are from the East European. They are not good with English, but we pray that as leaders, God will help us to groom them and to become part of us. And together, you know, we will be part of the folk that Jesus will come and collect as we go to heaven. So in a nutshell, that is our legal story. And to other clubs out there, just be creative and follow Jesus' example. Thank you for this time and for this opportunity. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you, Sue, for joining, and thank you for your hard work there in Burngreave. I know it's not easy in the new ways, but finding a way to reach out and like you say, the people in the area need help in many ways, the gospel, but also day-to-day life. So thank you for leading the Pathfinders and reaching out to the community. May God continue to bless you.
Pastor Adam, Sue, just to let you know, as you were talking, all the Pathfinder guys in uniforms, they were nodding their heads, sending the amens. So everybody who is watching this on the social network or YouTube, whatever it is, guys, just say amen, because if you are supporting this, we would love to know that that Sheffield and all our Pathfinders have your support. Just a small thing on top of this, guys, in Latvia, that's correct, not Lithuania, in Latvia, Pathfinder Ministry, Adventure Ministry is pretty much the only ministry that is bringing new baptisms to the church at the moment. So let's not forget this, guys. God has given us amazing ministry, and we should invest in everything, but Pathfinders Adventures can also very much be the main trust of our church. Pastor Adam, don't go far away, because I think I found a video which I want to show. It is coming from Nottingham. Let me play it first, and then you tell us a little bit about this project, if that's okay with you. I think I'm getting quite good in this. Don't you agree? I actually did not even expect I can do this today. Here it is.
Hey guys, I'm here on behalf of You Matter and Exchange to present to you this year our Christmas gift appeal. This year we believe every child deserves the opportunity to smile this Christmas. So please join us, follow us as we make a child smile.
I tried so hard to see it. Took me
everyone. We've just finished dropping off some presents to our partner charity, Footsteps for Futures, and we've also dropped off just over 200 presents to local charities in the area just to support children. As I said previously, we think every child deserves the opportunity to smile this Christmas. So yeah, if there's ever an opportunity you can help, please let us know. I just want to thank everybody that donated their gifts, whether it be money, presents, whatever it may be. And yes, we'll see you next year. Thank you.
Pastor Adam, this is the last Christmas story. So
yeah,
it is out to date for a few months, but does that matter really?
Yeah, there was the Nottingham youth group. They had received some money from the TED for funding for last year's Global Youth Day. Obviously, as we know, that didn't go ahead. And so they rejigged their plans and they used the money from last year, but they used it around Christmas time in partnership with the church, local charities, and so on. And so there's a ministry called Exchange that working with that as well, which you can also find them online also. So they got together and they you know, creatively thought about a new way, and Christmas time was a perfect time to reach out to the community as well. So I want to thank them for the creativity they did and the hard work they did there.
Hey, Pastor Adam, thank you so much for that. It is beautiful and we are thankful. Guys, we record the stories using video cameras and phones, everything else, not because we want to show off, just to let you know, guys. We're doing that because this is the only way of these days to communicate. So we just want to encourage everybody else to think a little bit out of the box and make sure they impact their community. So I have a confession to say, Morgan. I have your video somewhere, but I cannot find it yet. So the only reason why I didn't speak yet is I'm looking for your video. But Morgan, would you be able to tell us a little bit about Slough Project, if that's okay? And then I'm hoping in the meantime, I will find this video in a multitude of the videos that I'm receiving at the moment. Please go ahead. And Morgan comes from a Southern Conference, Pastor Anthony. So maybe you want to say something as well.
Yeah, so I'll explain in a little bit of detail just in case you can't find the video.
Yes.
Yeah, so hi, my name's Morgan. I'm the youth leader at Slough Central SDA in the SEC conference. One of the projects that we've been supporting is called the Freshen Up Initiative. And it was really an idea that came in the lead up to Global Youth Day last year. And as our plans to have a big community drop-in were rocked by COVID, we still wanted to find a way to serve our community, even in the case that we can't be face-to-face with them. So we started the Freshen Up Initiative, which involves us collecting donations of toiletries from individuals and businesses, putting them together in toiletry packages, and then distributing them to homeless shelters, women's shelters, or directly on the high street. So we've been blessed that we're a year later and it's still carrying on strong. Definitely very excited, and recently we rolled it out to the other churches in the SEC. So now Slough is almost a little bit of a hub with our toiletry packages, so we can hand them to other churches and they can use them at their drop-in centres, homeless shelters in their communities as well. So it's definitely been a blessing.
And Morgan, thank you so much for that. And in the meantime, the biggest backup you can have, and that's Pastor Anthony, managed to send the video once again, and the video is ready to show. So guys, we hope you will enjoy with what's happening in Slough.
Lovely. Hello, my name's Morgan and I'm one of the founders here at the Freshen Up Initiative. We're a community-based project that aims to just do our little part in combating hygiene poverty. We collect, curate and distribute toiletry packages to the homeless and vulnerable within our community. So that involves the collection of unused toiletries from individuals and businesses, the curation of individual toiletry packages, and the distribution of those packages to homeless and vulnerable people, whether that's through homeless shelters, women's shelters, or directly to those who need them the most.
So here's just a quick example of the kind of products that you'd expect to see in a men's package.
facial cleansers, body wash, men's grooming products, moisturizers, and bottles of water, in comparison to the kind of things that you find in a women's package: hand creams, hairstyling products, fragrance, facial toners, and some toiletry bags and sanitary products as well.
Morgan, it is so good to see what you're doing in Slough. But what is also amazing, I need to say, guys, I don't know, do you agree with me? Don't you think that that not only they're putting their heart out, but they're also putting the best products possible there? Is it not beautiful to see that actually, just because you want to help somebody, and you think they should be just grateful for something, actually you do a notch above, and you do what Jesus would do and give them pretty much his code. So thank you so much, Morgan, for this beautiful inspiration story for us. We're gonna now go again to Scottish Mission. I'm hoping Pastor Claudio will show up soon. I'll turn the camera on. Pastor Claudio, you're there? Yes, he is. Pastor Claudio is not generally very shy. Nevertheless, there are moments. We all have them. Pastor Claudio, we're gonna go to Glasgow story. If I'm 100%, yes, I am. It's a Glasgow story. So I'll play this video, and then if it's possible, tell us a few words about this. So here it is. Be ready for the Glasgow story.
Happy Sabbath to everybody from Glasgow Church. I hope we're enjoying ourselves no matter where we are in the world, especially on this day, Global Youth Day. I know last year many of us didn't enjoy a good Global Youth Day because of the pandemic, but this year we've decided to help out the community and show them that the church is still looking out for them. So join us, Glasgow Youth, as we pack some bags and give them out to the community.
That was so beautiful. Pastor Claudia, thank you so much for chasing this video for me. You need to know that this was sent very late, not because of their lateness or disorganization. It was simply this video just happened pretty much. Please tell us a little bit about this, Pastor Claudia.
Bless Sabbath to everyone from an exceptional sunny day in Scotland. Global Youth Day is a particularly big Sabbath in the Scottish Mission for the youth due to the context of COVID. We had to downsize it. But what is really interesting is that some churches became very creative in trying to adapt to the new conditions. And I want to mention in particular Glasgow Church and the youth of Glasgow, who ran a food bank. And it's not just for the Global Youth Day, but it was for the length of the pandemic. So since last year, they're running this kind of food bank, and today, in a special way, Irvine Church joined. So it's not as it was in the past years, but I'm glad kind of to see that the youth responded and were able to adjust to the new kind of context. And I hope I'll have more pictures from today, because I know of other churches trying to do something today. So that's pretty much from us here. Thank you.
Hey, Claudia, thank you so much. Scottish Mission, we are so thankful for your ministry there and your leadership, Pastor Claudia. So we're gonna now, from this point on, I'm getting a lot of things, but we're slowly coming to the end. So don't have to worry. You don't have to postpone your lunch. At the moment, you're like, your stomach is sending messages saying like, I need to eat something, and everybody's serving food, and I cannot touch this. That's right. That's right. we all ate a little bit too much in our lockdown for sure. So we can last just a little bit longer. So we got another story, but this time just arrived from Lee Valley, coming from my good friend George. So I had the chance just to skim through the video. I'm not sure what the story is about, but coming from Lee Valley, well, anything coming from Lee Valley generally is, well, for me personally, it's always a beautiful surprise. So here it is. Let's have a story from the Lee Valley. I'm going to press the button. Here it is.
This year for Global Youth Day, Lee Valley SDA youth have decided to participate in a gift swap. Because we couldn't go out, this was another activity that we thought would be really, really useful. So we put a slideshow together of those who have received their gifts, and we hope that we all are encouraged to do so for the rest of the year.
Two of the same pillowcases, and it is really soft, and it kind of goes with my room. Like,
okay, let me see what I have here. Pastor Anthony, are you with us? I just want to share actually that this year Global Youth Day theme was for the British Union pretty much set by suggestions of our youth directors, leading by Pastor Anthony, who suggested that maybe we should have a subtitle, Send Love. Pastor Anthony, when you suggested that, what was what you were thinking? Why that subtitle?
So I think I remember the meeting where we discussed this. I believe it was to ensure that COVID doesn't win. The pandemic doesn't get its way and continues to keep us locked at home, stay safe. Even though these things are important, we wanted to ensure that there is more than one way to send love. So we may not be able to give hugs, we may not be able to shake hands, but we can definitely send gifts, we can make phone calls, we can use Amazon, we can use our Instagram feeds. And I think what Lee Valley showed and what we've seen throughout this journey of Global Youth Day is that love has been sent. We've been creative, we've allowed the Holy Spirit to think outside of the box for us, to really be, to overreach boundaries that have been laid because of the pandemic. So love is more than just the word, it's an action word, it's a doing word, and it's something that we've seen. So yes.
Thank you, Pastor Anthony, for that. Thank you very much. And we loved that subtitle because we wanted to stay safe, because government is telling us to do certain things in certain ways, but we did not want to be defeated. By God's grace, we celebrate today. So I would like to point out that I do have some photos from Tottenham Green. I think it's our church in London. And once again, among many things, I'm struggling to find the photos. I have them on email. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to download them and show them to you guys, but Tottenham Green has joined as well. We are so thankful. I saw the photos. They look so beautiful, guys. Thank you so much for being on the streets of Tottenham and trying to make a difference. So that is one of the stories that I might not be able to show the photos, but I want you guys to know we are praying for you. We are so thankful for what are you doing. Now, let me have a look. We have also Pastor Clifford Herman here, who will be probably he's a Pathfinder director in South England Conference, and he'll probably will be wrapping up these programs. Not yet, Pastor Clifford, but very soon. We would like to also recognize our Trans-European Division Director, Pastor Zlatko Musia, who is our biggest supporters and certainly the fan for sure. Pastor Zlatko is in his office in Trans-European Division. Pastor Zlatko, if you, I don't know who is the host, if it's somebody can make Zlatko also able to share his screen, that would be great. Let me just make sure. Can I do this? So I can't, I'm not a host. Pastor Zlatko, are you able to share your screen? You just muted yourself. It's all right. Anthony, Adam, is he a co-host as well? Yeah, Zlatko, try.
He should be now. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay, greetings from Trans-European Division. And I'm really proud of all of you doing such great things in these times. And really, I don't have too many things to share with you. I just want to say that to see young people in action, that is excellent. That is excellent. And I just want to share with you one project that is starting today, but it's going to happen in next 3 months. And it's called Hear Me, See Me, Walk With Me. It's art contest for children, youth, and families. And it's related to World Refugee Day in June this year. And we are inviting children and young people to prepare all kinds of artworks related to refugees and to enter art contest during next 3 months, next 2 months, in fact. And so that we can really learn more about refugees, that we can also make awareness of their situation. And in June, 19th of June, we will have special celebration using all the artwork that you are preparing. So that's invitation. You will get more information soon on ADRA EU. That's a project organized together with ADRA Europe and different departments from both European divisions. So this is one thing that we would really like to share you. And as it is Global Youth Day, you can continue doing something for people in need. And we believe that people who need to flee from their countries because of war, because of very difficult situation, at least what we can do for them is to be aware of their challenges, and we can see around us what we can do. And we believe that this art contest can raise awareness of the challenges they are going through. And once again, greetings from Trans-European Division. All your projects that you are doing, all these videos that you are sharing, please upload to your Facebook, put hashtag Global Youth Day 21, and we want today at 5 o'clock UK time to share this with our global church, because Trans-European Division has 30-minute slot when we want to share all the stories from what is happening in our division on Facebook and Instagram. So please share on your Facebooks. I believe that you directors from conferences and missions in the British Union will share with us, and that we can share with the global church. Great.
Zlatko, thank you so much for the time. And thank you so much for your support. You need to know Trans-European Division every year it gives a significant amount of funds for all the churches that get involved. So, Pastor Zlatko, when you're able, do you have some? Yeah, thank you so much for that. Pastor Zlatko, we hope to see you soon again. And we are going to move to the story, which I promise I can't show you. And I'm just getting much faster with this computer. Here it is. These are the pictures from the Tottenham Green Road. Maybe not in the best way shown, but as long as you can see it, these are our young people serving in front of the church. Just a few days ago, it was International Women's Day. I have a friend who was born on that day, and my birthday is just before that. So this is the day. It's always here. It is. Let me just show you. So can I actually show some of the? Can I flip to? Yes, I can. Here it is, in front of the church. It is actually in a very good place. Pastor Anthony, are you able to give us a few words more on the Tottenham Green Road Church? Or am I going to be just doing myself this time? Maybe, yeah, here it is. Just about 7-8 photos. It is beautiful to see that despite COVID lockdown in the UK, we are not stopping with this for sure. Here it is. So this is the story from Tottenham, and we are thankful for sending this to us. Now the question is, let me just see what is next. I am struggling a little bit here. Let's just see. Well, I have a video. I have a video for you, which I want to show. It's a story. I'm getting messages on WhatsApp and everywhere else. People are just actually. Oh, there is one more project from Leeds from today. Adam, please go ahead with this. So we would love to hear and see Leeds project. That will give me enough time to prepare a video, and then it is going to be going to first Clifford and a few projects in Pathfinder world of SEC, and maybe some others which are not even in that world. Pastor Adam, your time.
Well, not really my time. I'm handing over to Naomi. Naomi is joining us from Leeds. She's a native of Leeds, and they've got a project going on right now over there. So if you share with us, Naomi, what's going on?
Yes, happy Sabbath, everyone. So the people actually on the ground, I wanted them to come on live to show you, but they're not able to. So because what they're doing is yesterday, some youth in Leeds got together, and I'll just briefly share my screen really quickly. And what they did is they put together some bags as usual, and they just decided to go out into the streets of Leeds, I tell a lie, here. So this is our youth hall, and they got together yesterday and they decided to piece together a load of goodie bags in which they've put a number of different things. Some had fruits in them, some had different things. And right now, as we speak, they are going out the local area, the neighborhood that is near where we live. And they're live streaming that as well for the rest of the youth who are not able to be there physically. So Lauren and Godwin, who are leading out on that, are doing an amazing job, and I'd just like to just shed a light on them as well. And I thought, since we're here, because I was watching on live and we were sharing how things used to be, I thought I'd share what we got up to in the previous year as well, just because.
That's fine. Go ahead, Mary.
So one of my favorite one was, this is Leeds Teaching Hospitals, and we were able to go there and sing, and many people who were walking by would just stop and just listen, and they just absolutely just loved the atmosphere, and they just loved something different. And a number of people would stop and talk to us, or they would just stop and listen. Some will literally be people who are actually there in the hospital, and some will be people who are there visiting. Either way, they loved it, and we were even able to kind of speak to, I don't want to call them, they're like people who write the news, I think, for Leeds, like teaching hospitals. Like they send out like booklets and stuff, that kind of stuff, newsletters of what's happening on site. And they were able to kind of like just ask a couple of questions and pull that together as well, which was like really, really nice to see. And then last year, I know we were talking about many opportunities got stopped. So at my local church in Leeds Beeston, we actually had gotten into contact with one of the prisons near where we live, and we asked if we could go and if we could host a service on a Sunday, and they said yes. And then it kind of got a bit, should we let people in, should we not, yada yada, and they were kind of torn and they were deciding what to do. And they decided to still let us come in. There's a few of us, and they decided to let us still go. And we held the whole Sunday service, and it was really amazing just to witness and just to be able to share the love of God with them. We did song service, and
beautiful.
To continue to go every single Sunday to hold the church service every Sunday, but one Sunday every month. Should I actually correct myself, to host their service? But obviously because of lockdown, we have not been able to go back. But hopefully in the future, it's something that we'll be able to do again, because that was an amazing experience. And so many of the people that we met had prayer requests and questions, and it was just like really lovely to be a part of that. So I just thought I would share that as well.
That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful, Demi. It is great to see young people getting involved in things which, you think you need a department for. I have a friend, I have a brother from another mother who who says this. He says, I do youth ministries, so I don't do prison ministries. But God called us to do prison ministries as well. So if if your church does not have a prison ministry department, or you don't make sure that you find somebody, those people there, they are kids of God. They are sons and daughters, and they need to hear good news as well. So Naomi, really beautiful stories from Leeds, from Nottingham Conference, and I thank you for that. I just want to move quickly to Pastor Jeremy and just ask the question, Pastor Jeremy, do you have the PowerPoint ready for us? We just got another story from Cardiff Church from Wales, and then I'll show the video, and Pastor Cliff, it's you after that. So I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Pastor Jeremy.
For us, obviously, like what's already been said, last year we had a massive plan for our Global Youth Day, in that we were actually closing the streets in Cardiff, and we had a challenge at first with the local authority whether or not they would give us permission to close the street, but by God's grace, outside Cardiff Church, we were going to take over a third of the street to hold our Global Youth Day. But although we couldn't do it because of COVID, we still have our plans to take over the street and take over Cardiff to make our presence known. But while we planned for that, our children, it was recently St. David's Day. And I'll just share with you what some of our young children actually did in and around Cardiff. So I'll just quickly share this. And let's see. So this was in St. David's Day. The children decided to make cards and hand out daffodils.
And for those who do not know, daffodils is one of the national flower, is the national flower of Wales.
That's right. And so these are just few of our children who were handing these out to friends, to neighbors, to all the colleagues in and around where they live, but making sure practicing social distancing. So they made these cards, dressed up. There you see traditional dress. Lena looking beautiful in her Welsh dress, daffodils, St. David's Day celebration. And here we have Lena and Luca, both cards made, daffodils ready to hand out to the neighbors around. Big celebrations in Wales for St. David's Day. This is the 1st of March. And there you see, giving it out to the neighbors. No, she's not pleading for anything. She's just saying, Happy St. David's Day.
Beautiful.
Wonderful pictures there. We have a lot of talented artists in Wales. So if you need any drawings made, any pictures, come and see us. We can surely oblige you with our artistic skills.
That's beautiful. Pastor Jeremy, if it's possible, maybe flip a little bit faster, because I just got information that we do have a live feed from the street somewhere.
Okay, right. I'll just quickly then show you the last of our pictures, and we will get through this and hand you over to your live feed.
They're all very beautiful, and they have done a top job. And maybe this year they can send it as well as a part of sharing love.
There we go.
Wow.
Happy St. David's Day to one and all from the Welsh Mission children.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Over to you, Diane.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Adam, you just sent a message saying that we have somebody live on the streets. Please tell us a little bit more about this.
It's just one from the previous project Naomi just mentioned. Lauren just joined. So Lauren, if you just want to join and share us a little bit live what's going on. Oh, there we are.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello from the streets of Leeds, but I don't sound like I'm from Leeds. Anyway, here we are. Let me turn my camera around. Guys, how do you even? This is bad. Here we are. There we go. And does anyone want to tell the BUC what we're doing today?
As a church community, we're going out in like the areas around our church, giving out bags with fruits in it, just to make them feel, welcome, and also introducing them to our church as well.
Do you want to show them what's in the bag?
Well. Bananas. So oranges and pears. And then we've got like leaflets from our church and part-timers and adventurers also. And then we've got a
Steps to Christ, yeah. Well, I think we lost the connection there, but we had a very good taste of what is happening in North England Conference. We are thankful, Lorraine, for trying to do this, to join us live in the program. Just to let you know, guys, when the Global Youth Day was invented, this was the idea. The idea was not to go to studio. The idea was that we just have a hub and you just connect through your phones and we share the stories. So you just revive the true spirit of the Global Youth Day. And certainly for the BUC, I think we have a plan for the next year, guys. So this is not, so now let me just share the video with you. This is coming from my family. And so please do hear, this is what we do actually, guys. So and then after that, in case I forgot somebody, it's a time, and then Pastor Clifford. Happy Global Youth Day, everybody. This is Pastor Dan Stojkovic from British Union Conference, and this is my amazing team. Well, this is Zara, and this is Stefan. And our mission, actually, well, this is not a Global Youth Day for us. This is a Global Youth Year for us. We adopted this beautiful alley, which is not very far away from our house. And we're just trying to keep it clean because people throw rubbish a lot. So as UK is in lockdown and Ireland as well, well, only activity we can do is within the family. So today we're gonna go and do some, well, not damage, but we're gonna go pick up some rubbish. And this is our tools, is that right? Everybody has one. Yeah, that's right. So guys, let's see what happens today. Stefan. Idemo dalje, hajde Stefan. Anybody wants to play badminton? So half an hour later, we're ready to go home. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, we managed to collect one bag, which is not very big this time, and well, this is what we do every month approximately. And now, Stephanie say goodbye, and Zara as well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Happy Global Youth Day. Yeah, that was my crew, guys. Very dangerous people there, especially Stefan and Zara. Don't mess around with them. This is what we do every month. Somehow we love it. I don't know why. We need to, maybe work on different projects. But certainly, this is for now from us. Pastor Clifford, it's time for you to unmute and share a few stories from the Pathfinder world of the SEC and Discord, and then Pastor Adam and whoever is there. If I forgot anybody, please remind me, guys. Okay, Pastor Clifford, thank you.
Yeah, Pastor Dan, thank you, man. I'm so glad children are even involved in the Global Youth Day. It's amazing. Thank you for what you're doing with your kids. It's a good start, getting them involved in the community. I'm also happy to know that the Pathfinders has the last word, in this program. It's important. The Pathfinders are such a valuable. I'm glad that story about, is it Latvia? Did you say?
Latvia.
That only has a past Pathfinder ministry there, and that's really excellent. I'm also glad that the General Conference and we guys had a vision for this year to include the Pathfinders as part of the Global Youth Day. Now, before I'm going to share, there's two young, beautiful ladies there from Stanbrook Park, but let me just share before they're going to share some great stuff that they do. I just have a couple of stories from some of the churches there in the Pathfinder SEC Pathfinder department. Can you all see that?
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah, we can see
it. So there we go. So I first have Basildon. Now Basildon is in area 8. They've decided, these young Pathfinders decided, there's a charity there that deals with ladies, and mothers and the daughters that are struggling, and they're sort of a halfway house. And so they decided, to get some toiletry gift bags. And you see, look at the nice basket that they've prepared it in. They went to buy these things, put it together. And in this past week, they went to deliver this, young guys even, going to pick up those things, deliver this to the charity. So that's Basildon there, beautiful idea. Pathfinders in the uniform. Yeah. And then we've got Braintree. Braintree has got a similar idea that you guys have, is going to the community and clean up their community, and that's brilliant. I think that is probably the most visible thing to do, because people look at you, people see you, and then they see, hey, what are you guys doing? And then they ask questions. So many times, I was in Plymouth, we did this. People often stop and they ask, why are you guys doing this? Who are you? Jenny's was here, and yeah, she can share in terms of, that's exactly what we shared. Look, we are Adventists, we are youth, and we not only preach the gospel, but we keep our community clean as well.
Pastor Clifford,
then I've got Chelmsford.
Pastor Clifford, just before you continue, I just realized that we have also a story from Plymouth. So Jenny, don't go far away. We would love to have your story. It is, yes. I did not see that video. So go ahead, Pastor Clifford.
Okay, there you go. Great. Plymouth is my old stomping ground, so I'm excited to see what Plymouth does there. So Chelmsford again, this is some of the, they said, look, we wanna thank people around us, right? And we wanna do things for our community again. So look at the beautiful art and colorful pictures they've decided to make happy birthday cards, and share it with the people around them. Look at the beautiful things there, beautiful cards that these kids, Pathfinders, got out and did it and shared with their community. Look at that one. This was probably one of my favorites. That one of the children was doing from Chelmsford. Beautiful, don't you think? Beautiful idea.
Absolutely.
Sharing happy birthday with them today. So now I'm going to talk a little about, and I've got two beautiful young ladies here. One is Delilah, and one is Sarah from Stanborough Park. Hello, guys. They look beautiful in their Pathfinder uniforms, proudly showing them. And so I think they've got two things that they share. One is that they've decided to adopt an elderly person, right? Few people and then said, look, we want to adopt an elderly person. The second thing they also did is that they've decided this week that they're going to get some pots with seeds, put some flour in it, put some soil in it, and they were going to share with their community. So Delilah, you tell us first what is happening there with the Pathfinders in Stanborough and the TLTs and the teams there? So.
Well, with the youth of Stanborough Park, as Pastor Cooper mentioned, we bought some pots, and we bought some seeds, some flower seeds, and we on the pots we printed out some Bible verses of hope, love, and faith, and we put them around the pots, and then we delivered them to anyone in the community, so like friends, teachers, our neighbors, and all those things. And it was really nice to see when they opened the doors, like how they smiled when they saw the people delivering this to them.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Great, awesome, well done, great, well done. Good initiative, guys, for you there. So Sarah is from Stanborough Park as well, and you want to tell us a little bit about this adopting an elderly person that you guys have done?
Yes, so in our club, to individually go to a senior member in our church, in the neighborhood, or maybe someone in our family, and decide to adopt them and make a gift or surprise them with some ingenious idea we've created and make their day a little bit brighter. So some children decided to adopt their grandparents, and they just enjoyed sharing quality time with them. So
beautiful.
I also decided to adopt senior friends, and I adopted this elderly couple that we haven't seen since a long time. And we prepared this nice gift, and we decided to surprise them with that. And they were so happy. So we also wanted to just bring them a smile on their face, since with the virus all around, many of them were lonely. So it was great to bring a bit of joy into their life.
Okay, awesome. So that.
Sorry. Here are some quotes that some children who delivered presents to elderly people said. So this is from Naomi. She said, "It made me feel very happy to see her smile when she saw me with the presents. I'm sure Jesus is happy when I show love." And this is from Hisayuki. He loves doing things for grandma, and she loves having the grandchildren around and loves hearing them play piano.
This is a quote from Pamela and Christopher. So we decided to call him and share some jokes with him because he enjoys a good laugh. It felt good to see him and laughing and happy even for a moment. We pray for him every day that he will find comfort, and we'll continue reaching out to him. This is from Elizabeth and Daniel in our club. They wrote, "I didn't know what to give to my elderly friend, but I found how to write friendship in Chinese. So I made a card with that word. I felt very happy. I made pancakes for my friend, and it felt very satisfactory to bring joy to someone. I'll definitely continue to contact him."
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for that, guys.
So there you go. Pathfinders in SCC is busy, they're alive, and they're reaching out in the community. Thank you for the opportunity that we can share it, and there's probably more clubs that's doing things.
That's right.
But yeah, but thank you
for the next year. Yeah, for the next year, we need to make sure we get all the clubs together and say a bigger story. A big thank you to Stanborough Park Church. And if I'm right, I'm actually preaching in Stanborough Church in about 2 hours. So by God's grace, we will see each other there, guys. So we're going to go quickly because time is flying. So we're going to go to the Plymouth story, which is also coming from the SEC Area 1. So let's have a look, guys. Jenny, tell us a little bit more about Area 1 and Plymouth. What did you do, guys?
Okay. I've been totally inspired by so many things that I've seen this
Same here.
afternoon. I've been making notes of what to do next year and stuff. And as Pastor Clifford said, we've done like litter picking along coastal paths and stuff like that before. And of course, the question became, what do we do this year in lockdown? So I'm blessed to work in the grounds of retirement homes. So they're like flats with a manager that looks after their area and things like that. So I work in the grounds of about 7 of these schemes. And with the nice weather, they were doing laps around the building. They were getting outside, but not actually leaving the premises. But others would just be staying inside. They were too scared to come outside. And all I kept hearing from the ones that did come out was, we're bored. We are bored. And thankfully, Plymouth already has a bit of a food ministry going on and stuff. So then the question became, how can we help them? So we came up with Beating the Boredom is our project title. And because we're quite a crafty family, a crafty church, we do a lot of crafts. We decided to put together little packs. So you saw in the photos that each of them are packaged in wipeable, clear packaging.
Beautiful.
So you can see. And so there's lots of like word searches, lots of decoupage kits for card making and stuff. There was knitting in there. So if they choose, they can use the knitting pattern of a baby cap that I've put in there, because my sister's a midwife, and unfortunately a little cap is the thing that most parents forget about. Obviously you lose a lot of your heat from your head, so it's really important, else the poor little baby gets a little stocking shoved on its head. So they actually have a little drawer of donated baby caps, so that was an option for them to make. And as you can see, like the flowers, we put together lots of little vases and also little live plants as well. And the Pathfinders actually helped me put them together, and you saw a display of some of the notes that the adventurers made for us as well. So the adventurers and Pathfinders wrote little notes that we could put in the packs.
Beautiful.
To share a little hope and joy. And as I had to take them, I took them by myself to one of the housing schemes, retirement flats, and to limit the contact basically. And as I was putting everything out, they were actually coming down and taking stuff as I was going. And we've actually received emails and letters, and someone asked for the church's address to say thank you. And it's also opened the door for me to come back in summer. They've invited me to their summer fair. They want to hear about our mission trips that we've been doing. And through this as well, I asked the local pastors if they wanted any help with anything. And they were like, actually, can I order some of those packs so our youth can give them out as well? So it's actually become a whole area, an area project. So they're actually giving them out in Devon and Cornwall. Yeah, so it's been.
Jenny, it is so beautiful to hear the stories like this. When people want to be involved, they will always find a way, even in the COVID situations. But above everything else, as we are building true friendships, we're able to share, our true nature of a Christianity, of Seventh Adventists. So Jenny, thank you so much for this story. And we are coming to very much to the end. I received a couple of photos, and I'm going to share, Jenny, with you and everybody else. Unfortunately, I do not know from where the story is coming from, because the photos were just uploaded. So if you guys know where is this story coming from, make sure you share it in the comments, because unfortunately it was not recorded where the story comes from. So you can see it is coming. Well, it's not, I don't know what's coming, but you can see it is directed towards the frontline workers. For everybody who's watching from outside of the UK, those are doctors, nurses, firefighters, the police. And watch these guys. Our young people decide to give a free lunch on us. For those doctors and nurses, maybe this is a senior home. It can be easily, but certainly it's not just it's not just a one free lunch. It's everybody offering a free lunch and it's definitely a group of amazing our young people. If anybody is able to WhatsApp me from which church this is, that'd be great. But you can see also this could be very easily a hospital. So not not an easy action to take, because everybody's trying to be safe. Everybody's trying to keep away from COVID, but having such a brave group of young people who are well distant and with a mask on their face, it just, you guys are a blessing to our church, and you're inspiration to so many of us, as we all need to find, you know, that boldness and make a difference in the community. You can see there a person taking a picture of the person of our young people, which is great. And we are truly thankful to our NHS, which is National Health Service, for the ministry, certainly for the hard work, and for many of us who experience the care, they would know they go beyond the call of duty to help us go through this tough time. So these are the 19 photos that we received. Big thank you to that. And I'm gonna pretty much now sign out, as I'm gonna play the last video, and after that, that will be the end. So whoever is the host, you need to press the end show in the end button, just to remind you. So this last video comes from Chelmsford. Chelmsford, this is the last thing we're gonna show. We want to say to everybody who took part today, we are so thankful for your hard work, for your heart full of love, for the energy that you have, and for choosing to defeat COVID in this way and choose to serve God. So we look forward 5 o'clock at the GC live broadcast. So make sure you have a look. I'm not sure is it going to be live on the BUC Adventist Youth, because we're going to have a e-club, but certainly there's going to be a GC live broadcast. So just make sure, Google it and YouTube search and try to find that, because maybe your story will be broadcasted in a world church as well. So everybody, God bless you. Thank you, Nottingham Conference, for hosting this day for all the British Union. To all the directors that took part, we want to say, well, from the British Union, thank you. We deeply appreciate your work. And this British Union can only succeed when we join hands together, and we truly did today, and in the future we will definitely do the same. So God bless you all, and here it is, the last video from Chelmsford. If it's not Chelmsford, I do apologize. It's definitely one. Yeah, it is Chelmsford. God bless you all. So see, here it is. Once again, a big thank you to Chelmsford. Everybody, just a small correction and actually additional information. The story which came out from the hospital, which we just had before Chelmsford's story, came from Basildon. And my friends, I do apologize. It's all because of the masks. Hey, God bless you, everybody. And we hope to see you very, very soon.
We are offline.
Thank you so much, Adam. Thank you so much for everything, man. Hey, and Toko, thank you so much for sticking with us for so long. And Toko sat quietly there, and I would see her, and I was like, thank you so much for this.
I was just sitting here and being inspired really on how we as well here in Aberdeen as Pathfinders, we can get involved in all these programs. So thank you so much for all your stories and for sharing.
No, absolute joy. And Toko, like you noticed, this was the first year that actually we had any Pathfinders. So it takes a year or two for people to get on a board, and also just to give you a straight away information that every single year, usually in January, the Trans-European Division has the funds available for us. So you would apply through the British Union, and we go to Zlatko, and Zlatko would usually, generally speaking, we never got no, but of course, depending on funds and everything else. So thank you for taking part, and I need to now. I realize that I'm hungry too. So, Cliff, big thank you. Adam.
All right, guys. Hey, good.
Catch you later, everybody. Much love. Oh, happy Sabbath all.
So we're on in an hour, right?
Cliff, you are on in an hour. That's right. And then
thanks, Eden.
Catch you later. Thank you so much. Yes,
All right,
thank
guys.
you.